right, good morning, everybody. Palca Women just said I made it here on time for once. Well, guess what? So did I. Um, anyway, happy Saturday. Go through the chat here. Ronald, thank you for turning on the lights so early. I got everything set up out here, I guess about 6:30. Well, not everything set up, but I got at least got the YouTube thingy set up. I had about 6:30 this morning because I don't know about y'all, but this week has been difficult with the time change. Like I rolled into the shop at 7:55 the other morning, and everybody just kind of looked at me because normally I'm the first person there. But we've had a couple more long days, late evenings, trying to get stuff done and jobs completed, etc., etc. But sorry, we need to clean this off. There. Sorry, there was stuff there. Anyway, so yeah. And then, like, magically this morning, the one morning out of the week when I could sleep in, I woke up at 4:50, which is my normal-ish time between 4:50 and 5:15. It's when I normally start to get up in the mornings during the week. And it's been a struggle to haul my rear end out of bed before 5:30 the entire week. So yeah. Anyway, woke up really early this morning. My alarm clock was actually on my phone, actually started going off when I was on my way to Walmart to make my Walmart run out of my errands this morning. So anyway, Ronald, thank you. Dana, hot on his heels, coming in. We forgive you for being absent last week, but sounds like you had a great time, so that's awesome. Who else we got popping in here? We got Miko Wolf. Good morning to you, sir. Legless Lockpicker Robert Patton. Good morning. Anthony, good morning. And shit. Anthony, you got me cussing first thing already. Because, yeah, I completely forgot to put that box together. Anthony, Sherelle, this is for you. Please send me a text message tomorrow at some point and say, put that box together. Okay? Please, I'm asking you. Do that so I can have it together and send it off this coming week, because Wednesday through Sunday I will be traveling, which means no live next Saturday from me. We're going to the Banner, which used to be HL Flake trade show, and I doubt there will be any chance for me to do live from there, but I'm going to try to see if I can, or at least get some video snippets. I know I promised that the last trade show I went to, but hopefully this time, maybe, no promises. Anyway, let's see, Pocket Women, say good morning to you. Who else do we have here? Dave Addion, good morning. G. Keyman, good morning. James Randolph. Let's see here. Okay, you'll put it on your calendar. Are you using expensive cans now that you're a locksmith? Well, yeah, they are kind of expensive at Walmart. I should probably order some of the cheaper ones, because those are like $5 at Walmart. So I definitely do need to get some of the cheaper ones elsewhere. Let's see. Mentioned Anthony and shite. This is an interesting start to yeah, pocket women. No, I just totally forgot this week that I'm supposed to get a box together, packed up for Anthony and Gumby to send off. Anthony's being kind enough to forward stuff that I'm sending for Gumby. Anyway, Rune, good morning. It's here an hour ago. To click like and then went back to sleep. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, but they don't work as well. What doesn't work as well, Nana? Trade discount. Yeah, I need shit. I wish I could get a trade discount. My boss has the hookup on them because we go through we keep 2 cans of compressed air on every truck, which reminds me I need to restock my truck with it. And Houdini actually is coming Monday. Which also the back of the truck it's trashed again. But everything else is where it should be. So it's kind of actually reminds me of my days in EMS. When you would get the back of the ambulance completely clean, organized, restocked, and then that same shift you would have another call, and when you got done with it, the back was trashed again. So, Jason, good morning. The cheap cans of air don't work as well. Yeah. I mean, this is the Walmart brand stuff, and it functions. The stuff that we get at work is, what is it? Is Staples brand, I think, and it actually works pretty well. But anyway, so today we're gonna make some stuff. Last Sunday, I was out here, and you guys remember these things. I made these a long time ago. This was a system to mount a safe lock with, and you can see here, these are all the washers that I had to use as spacers, plus the bolts to hold it together, and a few other extra bolts. Anyway, it's either too thick or too thin to really mount a safe lock decently to. So we're going to try something today. And if the first thing that we try doesn't work, we're going to try something else. But I made this one out of a little bit thicker piece of wood. This is for a Sargent and Greenleaf dial safe lock. And we're going to try to make some out of some plexiglass, but I don't know if it's thick enough. I was at Lowe's this morning, like I said. Well, I went to Walmart and Lowe's and the grocery store. Anyway, at Lowe's, I was trying to see if they had some scraps of some really thick plexiglass stuff. And the guy said he was going to come over and help me as soon as he got done doing whatever it was in the lumber section. And I waited around probably a good 15-20 minutes, and he never came over. So I'm just going to try again tomorrow. And then what actually really disappointed me was that another guy that was working there saw me standing there, and he came up and asked me. And I said, well, this guy, said he was going to help me, but then, that was a little bit ago. And the guy said, well, technically I can help you, but I've got a lot of stuff to do. So if he said he was on his way, I'm just going to let you wait for him. Kind of annoying, actually. But anyway, let's see here. Who else do we have showing up? Secure Tech, good morning. Let's see here. Yes. Next next Saturday, I will be at the Banner Show in Houston. Looking forward to that because I've got 2 days of classes. We're traveling Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday are classes. Saturday's the show, and then we're returning at the ass crack of dawn on Sunday. So, let's see. Rune, totally drained and not feeling well. Keep the show interesting. Rune, I will try. I would say that I was going to bring out the super glue, but I couldn't find the type of super glue that I wanted. And so it might not be quite as interesting, but we're going to try. Trade show, almost decided to go. Jason, you should have gone. We could have met up and had lunch or something. Let's see, who else do we have? Plexigold prices come down yet? No. I was looking for something that's close to 1/4 of an inch thick, which I know that's going to be pricey anyway, but I don't need a full sheet because the closest thing that they had at Lowe's today that was the thickness I wanted was like a huge sheet. It was like over $250 for the one sheet that was just almost 1/4 of an inch thick. And I'm not going to pay that. So that's why I was asking for scraps. Something they could sell at a discount rate. So I don't know. I'm going to try some of the other stores too this week while I'm here just to see. Or maybe next weekend. Yeah, Puggin women, they left me hanging. Gotcha, Jason. Yeah. Yeah, we're flying in Wednesday and then flying back here to North Carolina on Sunday morning. That way we can be there for the classes and then no, I've not been adjusting Splinter's legs, but I do have a shim under one of them because my shop building is settling and it's going that way, and I need to get like a 4x4 and a jack and jack it up and replace some of the underpinning. So, but anyway, back to the trade show. Yeah, we're going Thursday, coming back Sunday, early Sunday. I think we have to be at the airport by like 6 a.m. on Sunday, which is gonna suck. But anyway, all right. So let's look at what I've got set up here. I'm gonna bring the camera around, and I do have an extra light set up today back here. Just a clip-on lamp and my old light stand. So let me know if that makes a difference, because I really want to get better lighting out here for video purposes and for work purposes. But I've already measured out kind of the material. Let's see, yeah, you guys can see that. Basically, I just want this little rectangle here so that I can mount a safe lock to it. Again, I don't know if it will be thick enough, so we're going to possibly what we may do is make 2 of these squares. It's about 5.5 inches by, let's see, 20. It's about 5.5 by 4 inches, Yes, I did just have to count on my fingers. Anyway, but most all, like 99% of all safe lock bodies are going to be this size and this footprint. So I figure I can make one and then make it work for all the others. And just to confirm, I'm going to take a dial ring, put it on here, and we can see the dial ring also fits on that little piece of material, because that is very important to have on the back. But anyway, so I'm going to start cutting this. Let's see. All right, Jason, see ya. Pocket limit, I can join the Mile High Lock Sport Club. You know, I will try that. Of course, I do plan on taking some pics, but I'm not going to take my regular set of pics because you might get that one person. Let's see here. It's okay, most of us used to do it. Sounds like what we gonna do is wing it. Yep, we're gonna wing it. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this cut. I've already squared up the straight edge, clamped it down. Yes, I got better clamps. Y'all remember the other ones. And Dana, I told you I wasn't going to use the saw, and I plan on not using the saw, so instead I'm going to use a very, very sharp cutty object and just come straight down the edge of the straight edge. Good few times. I actually did find a saw blade for the circular saw to try to use for this. But like I was saying in the chat earlier, I already had a pile of money. I'm having to get stuff for the cats. I had to get extra feeders and waterers for them for while I'm gone, and some toys and some other stuff. So I figured this could wait just a minute. Let's see, I'm not feeling any real give on that. Probably a few more passes. And this stuff is about 7/16 of an inch thick, which is why I said I might want to do 2 little pieces. I kind of wish I'd gotten that saw blade now. That's not giving me any flex. Look at the chat. Make sure y'all Securitech. Try pieces of laminate flooring. Okay, cool. Yeah, I will remember that, Securitech. Fred Flintstoner, good morning. Got to film it getting picked to make the Mile High Lock Sport Club. Okay, I'll remember that. Okay. Dremel or a hacksaw. I don't have a hacksaw, actually. I do have a jigsaw with a very, very fine-toothed bit. Okay, I can feel that groove. I think we're almost close, actually. And I know my luck, if I try to force it, it'll just shatter on me. Almost through, it feels like. Yes, the saw would have been quicker. Jay, good morning. Mr. Hooligan. Some sort of plexiglass, Mr. Hooligan. It is, actually it was here in the shop when I bought the place, and I just held on to it because I knew I'd find a use for it one day. Yeah. I know I'm almost through. Just wonder how big of a mess I'm gonna make out of it since I didn't get the fine tooth blade. I mean, that's not very fine tooth there, so actually I'm thinking we may actually use a saw now. And we may actually knock some other stuff around. Yeah, this is the fine metal saw. So I need to come over probably about 1.5 inches on that. Square it all back up. And at the very least, I can look and see. Yeah, that's a really, really deep cut in there. But alright. And we're going to square this edge up. Okay. That's about right. And that's square up there, so I'm going to clamp this. That was about square up here. There we go. There. Okay, cool. Now let's look here. Yeah, plexiglass is not cheap. Yeah, it might be polycarbonate. Have to run the blade on backwards. Okay. Put painting tape on both sides to protect the edge. All right. Yeah, actually I do like the painter's tape idea. I'm gonna do that. Yes, Anthony. Real world locksmithing. Always. Way more complicated once you actually start doing it. right, cool. Now, let's find some electricity. Should be able to handle the saw. Alright, I'm going to set the jigsaw to the very finest one, and everybody who doesn't need the loud noise, go ahead and mute your audio, and then everybody in the chat who doesn't mute their audio will let you know when I've started cussing. So here goes. There is that first cut. I'm not going to go the whole length. Well, no. Actually, I do need to go the whole length, don't I? Not started cussing yet. Just thinking out loud as I do things. Go. There's one piece. And yes, I know I went off at the end here because of the clamps, but it'll be okay. Don't worry about that. It's not the greatest piece of plexiglass that we've got. Let's see. I'm gonna do this to square it up and cut from here. Go. That one. And it's probably going to be crooked as shit, but I think we'll be straight enough. And the painter's tape. All right, there we go. And loud noise warning again. First piece. I think while I'm at it, I'm just going to go ahead and mark and cut a second piece. Square up these edges here. This is not going to be perfectly square. That will at least give me... came out pretty square actually. And then space it for the blade. Okay. Yep, still on. That didn't tear well. And however that turned out is however that turned out. So, my cleaning people are going to have a fit with me. Alright, let's get everything moved back around. Get the camera moved back. I hope that was a decent camera angle. There we go. And we'll get my trip hazard moved. Yes, this whole thing is a trip hazard. Alright, let's look on here. Cool. All right. I know I've only got like 20 minutes left. Give me 5 seconds to go run and take care of something. I just remembered I needed to before I got started. Hang on. Be right back. Alright, cool. I'm back. Now, let's see how the edges of these turned out. This whole lock. Cleaning people. Yeah. James, maybe. Works with Jace. Uh-oh. Yeah, I know better than to leave y'all alone. I'll rearrange the shop while I walk outside for a second. So, pull the tape off of this. My backup plan, in case if this does not work or goes horribly wrong, is to use this plate off of a little Sentry safe I showed you guys. Well, I hate calling it Sentry safe. The Sentry locking box that I showed you guys a long time ago. It's about 1/8 of an inch thick. And the bolts to mount the lock body to the door are 1/4 20 thread. So I don't know if I would actually get enough threads locked into that for it to be secure. Actually hold on there well, but we might try that. So the first thing we're going to do, I mean, it's clear as mud, but that's because of the old polycarbonate. And my cuts are off just a little bit up top, but we'll see what that does, so we're not going to worry about it. Anyway. Alright, so now let's mark out on the body, and I'm going to take the cover off of the lock. I'm actually going to flip it like that. Actually, what I should do first is center this for the spindle hole. That's not going to work. Use a straight edge. Find and mark the center. That didn't work. One, if you draw straight lines diagonally from corner to corner, then you'll wind up on the center. Don't worry, Houdini will take this off. Houdini removes permanent marker. So there we can see, got about where the spindle hole will be, which is actually where I'm going to drill. So we'll get the drill and make we'll make a 1/2 inch hole. I'm going to go really slow on this. Yes, I just said Houdini will remove permanent marker, but I can still see it. I just want to lube up the surface. Make sure I've got the bit chucked. First Saturday off work in a month. Awesome. Secure that thing to the table first. William Bennett, why? I should be able to hold it. Okay, actually it's cutting quite nicely, but I do want to get this so that I don't drill straight into splinter. I'm not ready to replace this top yet. Go. And we have our spindle hole. Now we just need the number for 911. Yes, that's exactly what we need. Number for 911. All right. So that's And it's like Mr. Rogers said, it's not that great, but it doesn't matter. So, I think we're good there. Let me get... Let's see here. Okay. Just to make sure, I'm going to mark the correct holes. Keep everything somewhat squared up. And actually, what I plan on doing is taking my drill bit. I'm going to use a 3/16 drill bit to pilot these, and then I'll use my 1/4-20 tap to finish it out. And Pocket Women, I remember the dishwashing liquid trick, but I don't have any out here. Okay, that's lined up fairly well. So what I'm going to do is tap this out and then secure it. And then that way I can pilot the others and hopefully get them all squared up. Pilot hold, yeah. This. Now we'll see how this holds. It's just a little bit of burring on this side here. Maybe I should have started this video earlier. Y'all reckon? Screwdriver. Hot shit, it worked. That's cool. Awesome. Might not need that second piece of plexiglass. Keep it squared up and then when you drill metal and you get shavings like that, that means that you've got a really great bit and you're doing a really good job. I don't get shavings like that. What are y'all talking about safety glasses? I've got safety contacts. Let's see. Yeah, this is the DeWalt combination drill and tap bit for $1/20. We carry these on the truck, and they're really, really handy to have, especially doing any type of installation or repair. Probably the most common tap that we use. Okay, now we shall see what we shall see. And we'll put this down in here. I need to. I was going to say, please don't tell me I drilled all this backwards. Which I probably did, but oh well. I can always go back in and add another hole. Where'd my screw go? There it is. Yeah, I can go in. Well, for this particular model, I will only have 2 bolt holes, but that's all I need. What the hell didn't that? That's a long one. And this is a short one. So that tightens in. Let's see, that would go all the way through from here. Going to link to this video next time you need to teach safety. Okay, Rune. Folks, I'll do better next time, I promise. But I'm not drilling metal, for one thing. I know that doesn't an excuse that does not make, but then I'm going to take one of these. That's too short. Alright, so where is... Well, you know what? Grabbed one of these, and it's going to be too short as well. Nice. All right. That one won't drop down through. So where are my long bolts? I know I've got some. But anyway, just to complete it for today's video, since it's after 11. All right, Secure Tech, have a good one. So who is close enough to run? Let's see. All right, so without any injury, I have managed to secure this. Now we need to do the dial ring. This may be a tricky part. I don't know if I have screws that will go through that. Let's see if we can't use that lock. I mean, the footprint's all the same, but that one might be, I might have some bolts in that one. This is a S&G Sergeant Greenleaf 6700. Pulled it off of the safe that they wanted to do a digital keypad conversion. Bunch of safety sallies. Since this is wood, I will use the impact. Pliers to remove the spline key. Dump out one of those screws. Those are just wood screws. They did not come with it. There we go. Now we should be able to tighten that down, which I will do in a second. But we need to get the this marked, and do I have a tap that will match these screws? Well, those are for the back. sure if I have screws to secure the dowel plate. What do I have that I can make this work with? Thinking I've got something that should go in there. Some sort of small, short machine screws. Just to secure the dowel ring to the face. Question is, okay, here we go. These are small. Now, do I have a tap that will match? Over here checking my taps. Might do it. That won't do it. This one I think I could get tapped in there. Well, I'll get it tapped and then I actually probably get it cross-threaded just to secure it, which I know that's not what you should do, but you know, 30 seconds. Yep, we'll use that. Okay, no more safety talk. Next, I'll show you how to use a chainsaw to open a can of soup. Yeah, normally, Bob, normally I would have, like, if I had my work truck here today, I would be able to run out there and grab whatever I needed. Oops. Splinter got a hole. He'll be alright. He's meant to get holes. Pretty sure this tap will work on this. It's not as hard as steel. Like I said, these threads are not exact with what I plan on using, so they're going to get cross-threaded anyway. go. Alright. Now we shall see what we shall see. Trying to remember which way. Let's see, I had the lock on this side. That means the dial's on this side. Set this over here. And there. Screwdriver. Caulking covers a multitude of sins. Yeah, Rune, I'm actually really starting to agree with the US needing to convert to metric because it would make all measurements simpler. And I think my hole's too big. Yep. What do I have in the way of short machine screws to go in there? Let's see, those hold on the back. Let's see if we can't borrow one or two. I do like this S&G dial ring a lot better than some of the Lagarde dial rings. It's metal, feels more solid, better quality. Let's even go through here. Yep. Alright, so that won't work. So it appears I'll need to get some more parts, because it's 11:15. I was kind of hoping HKS would show up. He helped me through on the phone with a bunch of stuff for a job yesterday, and wasn't able to get the job finished, not by any fault of his. But I just needed more information and more time. So hopefully this coming week that job will get finished up and I'll be able to have a safe opening story that I can't really share with anybody. Unfortunately. Alright, let's get that tightened, that tightened. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we needed that second piece, but that second piece will become another mount. There we go. You can see the bolts come through just a little bit, but otherwise it is secure on there, and eventually I'll have the dial and the dial ring mounted on there. And hopefully it'll look nice, maybe. Might still do one out of the metal. I don't know. Depends on how much time I want to spend messing around with it. Let me get the camera up here a little bit and readjust it. There we go. All right, let's see here. Jeff need to do a spline key video for you. Yeah, I do need a video of that. Of course, the class that I'm taking this week in Houston is actually safe related. It's like the beginner intro level to safe. What do they call it? Safe maintenance. It's not opening. It's actual working on them, checking the bolt work, checking the locks, all that good stuff, to clear malfunctions and whatnot. So, yeah, I mean that should be pretty fun. But anyway, saw hinge pins halfway out of a door. Fractions are just a small part of math, yeah. So, alrighty, folks. Well, it didn't complete the way I wanted it to, but I'm going to spend probably a little more time out here just kind of mucking around with it a little bit just to see what I can get. And when I get it, I'll post it. I probably need another tap so that I can really secure the dial ring and get that where I like it. And then who knows, maybe one day I might copy the back plate. I don't know, that's kind of difficult though, because the back plate does have cutouts and notches in it for other stuff to act as guides. Kind of like I did with that mortise body lock one time, but I don't know. I just think that would be really, really cool to see. So anyway, we're going to start winding up. Let's see. Ken _ you're here just in time to say goodbye. Anyway, hope everybody's had a great week. Hope everybody continues to have a good weekend. Stay warm. It's actually pretty warm out here. We've had warm weather the last couple days. And remember, I will not be here next Saturday for the trade show and classes and all that good stuff. And yeah, that's about all I can think of. We've got a lot of work to do to get ready to go out of town. So I am going to be doing that this morning. Not just the standard laundry and cleaning stuff, but cleaning and getting stuff ready to pack and figuring out what I need where. And that camera angle still sucks because, yeah, anyway. Let's see here. Alrighty, y'all. Yep, Jason will be on in about 40 minutes, so head over there if you can, and I'll try to stop by for a minute. But anyway, y'all, have a great weekend. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, stay out of trouble, and we'll see you 2 weeks from now. All right, have a great one, y'all.